So I'm here with Kathy, and this is Kathy. Hi, Kathy. And this is her first mountain bike, her Ozark Trail, which is kind of a cult mountain bike. I don't know if you guys have ever heard of it. Ozark Trail M.2 Ridge. Walmart sells them. Supposedly it's a Trek frame. Comes with a, what is this, 9-speed? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9-speed. It doesn't have a lot of range. I think the biggest sprocket on the back is 42 teeth. And it's not the lowest gear you could have for climbing. So we're going to upgrade the drivetrain on it today. And yeah, that's what we're going to do. We'll walk you through it. All right, the first thing we need to do is remove the chain. So we got a master link here. And to release the master link, we need to pinch this together. So you put this tool down in there like that and then squeeze it. There you go. Master link comes apart. Okay, the next step is to remove the crank. There it goes. Okay, the next step is we're going to take the pedals off before we take the crank off. That way we've got more leverage to get the pedals off.
And don't drop the pedal.
With these particular cranks, there's a square tapered type of bottom bracket. There's a special tool that you need to be able to remove the crank arms. So you thread that in. As far as you can get it. And then hold the crank and spin this around, and this should push the crank arm off of the spindle. It's very tight. Okay, there's that. There you go. Yep, that's correct. There you go. All right, the next thing we need to do is remove the bottom bracket. So there's a special tool here that goes in there and it comes out. And they're usually pretty tight. So that's the spacer on this side that comes out. I'm not sure which direction these threads go. So I have to try it one way and then the other. Apparently not that way. Oops. There we go. And that's the old bottom bracket. And as Kathy just noticed,
It's dirty.
the bottom bracket internals are very dirty, so we'll go ahead and wipe that out with an old sock.
Looks pretty
All right.
good.
Yeah, that looks good.
Oh, yeah.
So the crank that we bought came with a chain ring. I think it's 32 teeth. Yeah, 32 teeth. So we're going to go ahead and put a 30 tooth on instead of the one that came with it. So this bottom bracket's labeled. This has an R for right hand side, an L for left hand side. And it also comes with spacers. So you put the bottom bracket bearing set in on this side first, and then thread this in and see what spacer you need before it takes up the slack. So we're going to put a little bit of grease on here. Yep, just smear a little on there. That's it. All right, go ahead and thread that in. Okay, now that says 40 to 50 Newton meters. Which we're going to have to guess at because I do not have a torque wrench that will measure in reverse threads. At least I'm pretty sure it doesn't. Yeah, that's plenty tight, and I'm not going to try to make it click because I'm pretty sure it doesn't click in reverse. Okay, now we'll do the other side. We'll put a little grease on that. All right, so we need to put the chain ring on with these supplied bolts. Do you like to do the rest of them?
Okay. How tight are they supposed to be?
I'm not sure exactly what the torque spec is supposed to be. Snug. I would put a little grease on it, yes.
The whole thing or just...
Yeah, just on the shaft to keep it from rusting.
Gotta grease the shaft. Very important. Okay. All right.
All right.
What?
Yeah, tap it in there, see if it'll keep going. Okay.
Yeah, that hurts. It's not all the way in, is it?
No, not quite. We will use a little persuasion.
Oops, is it all the way? I'm supposed to have that little bit. There's like a little tiny gap, but not much.
Yeah, I think it's on there.
Okay.
Okay, so the spacers that this came with will be used when you slide this crank arm on here. See this gap right here? So we need to fill that gap with those spacers. So I have to see how many it takes. Looks like 2 should do the job. So we'll have to take this side back off and then put 2 spacers in here.
Oh. I need to pull this back out.
Yes. Oops, I need that tool.
This?
Yeah. Oh, that should be good. Okay, then we'll need to tighten these 2 bolts down. All right, so 14 Newton meters is what this is supposed to be tightened to. Let go. So you do each one of these twice because each time you pinch it, the other one gets looser. There we go. All right. Let's see if this fits. There's the one with the wide. You want to stack those on there? You probably do them one at a time. Be easier that way. So flip it upside down. Yeah. So there's the wide one. That's the wide tooth.
Oh,
see how
the
it's
outer
wider
side.
than the other?
I
Yeah.
thought you were, okay. So,
And it goes on. Yeah, perfect. Yep.
help if I had it the right way.
Yeah, the cutouts go on the outside.
Yeah.
I probably stacked that wrong. Yeah, that one's wide. Okay. Yep. And then this is the lock ring that goes on top of it. Look at that, it fits. And this says 40 Newton meters. So all right. So for comparison, that's the old one.
Does the spring go there?
Yes. There's already a spring there.
Oh. Don't
Then
touch it.
this spring goes over here.
Oh yeah, the one I bent last time.
Skinny end goes in.
Because, yeah, because I put it in wrong.
It was backwards, yeah.
Yeah, that was my fault.
Yeah.
Bent it all up. I did.
Okay, that's good. All right. It should be good. Oops. Helps if I put the wheel in the right way. I'm smart. Okay. Now we'll take that bolt off to get the cable out of there.
Well, happened.
It was that head spring tension on it.
Oh.
That's good. You don't have to take it all the way
Oh,
out.
okay.
Yeah. Just enough to free the cable. Okay, and then we'll take that out.
Pull this out.
Yep. Okay.
There goes my beat up derailleur. We wreck all the time.
Need to take the shift lever off. Other tighten. Other loosen.
Gosh.
Oh, that doesn't have a clamp that releases, does it? So that means we have to take the
Whole thing
everything
off.
off. Yeah.
Of course we do.
Happy, happy. No, that's fine because this cable comes off.
Oh, okay.
There we go. And we'll pull that out. There you go. Make sure that's in. That's screwed all the way down. So I got the adjuster screwed all the way in.
Did you explain what you're doing?
I am checking the drop or the derailleur hanger to make sure that it's square in the same plane as the wheel so that it will shift correctly. And at the top it looks like it's about maybe an inch out. And the bottom it's touching, so I need to bend it in at the top a little bit. So that's pretty close. It's the same distance all the way around now. So basically you want to make sure you have the same amount of gap here and here and here and here. So it was bent just a little bit. Okay.
Tighter?
Let me check. Oh, that's good. Okay, for the initial adjustment of the tall gear limiting screw, we can just eyeball it. And what you want to do is line up. Not sure how well this will look in the camera. You want to line up this pulley wheel with that sprocket. So I think it's the top screw. There we go. So to me, that looks like it's lined up now. Now we need to size the chain. Okay, so I need to take one link out. You put it in there all the way, and then you pull it apart. It should snap into place. All right, now we'll hook up the derailleur cable. Okay, so the cable goes through this hole, and then there's a little clamp piece here that it threads into. So you kind of pull that cable and take the slack out of it, and then tighten this bolt down. Oh, first we need to make sure that this is released all the way, which I think it is. Okay, we'll tighten that. Is there a bolt in there for the...
I put everything that was in there on it. Like back in here, I put all of it in here.
So there was no bolt for the
No,
shift lever mount.
it's not this. It's,
I wonder if this will work.
no, that's all that was in there.
This one will work.
Okay.
The one off the old one.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So you need to make it a little snug while we work on it. I decided to put the front chainring on the inside of the spider here. I decided to put the front chainring on the inside of the spider here to get it closer to the center of the drivetrain. That way you don't cross chain quite as much and you get less noise, less wear, less friction. What I had to do was move a spacer from the left side of the bottom bracket to the right side of the bottom bracket to get enough clearance to clear the frame here. But it gets it up tighter, cleaner install overall. Another thing I noticed when going with a 30-tooth chainring on a 104 millimeter bolt carrier, the chain overlaps the outside of the spider here. So I wouldn't have been able to use a flat, 100% flat chain ring, because there would be this overlapping area where the chain would come up off of the chain ring. So by this particular chain ring having a spacer and the built-in center tower, when you bolt it to it, it holds it far enough back that the chain can drop behind the spider. Something to consider if you want to go with a 30-tooth front chain ring on this particular setup. It comes with a 32-tooth, which would have worked fine, but around here we got a lot of steep hills and climb a lot, so 30 is better for this type of riding. Next up, we'll put the pedals back on. Now, it's a good idea to use metal washers to help protect your crank. And you'll want a little grease on here. This already has some grease on it, so I'm not going to grease that. Little trick, when you're threading these on, one side has reverse threads, but the easiest way to do it is to start it and then spin the cranks backwards. Once you finally get them started. So you just spin the cranks backwards while holding the axle still. And snug them down. All right, so that's the drivetrain pretty much done. I got the shifting adjusted. Basically what you do is line up the chain on the smallest sprocket and the idler pulley by using this screw, I think, is the high gear, and this is the low gear. So you set this up first, set it up on the smallest, and then you get your slack adjusted on your cable so that it's indexing correctly the whole way up. One click equals one shift. And then, once you get it up to here, you adjust the low limit so that you don't push the derailleur over far enough to knock the chain into the spokes. And then you set your B screw adjustment. To do that, you put it on the second lowest gear, and then you eyeball it this way so that the tooth on your idler gear, when it's pointing towards the low gear, just starts to overlap the tooth on the low gear. So this is the idler gear tooth, this is the low gear tooth, and you just want them to like just barely touch. Now they won't touch because they're offset, but just eyeball it so that it's like that. Hopefully that makes sense. And then I'm going to leave this hanging here for a while until I make sure it actually works. We'll take it for a ride, and then I'll trim it down and put a cap on it. All right, so we're going to put this fork and that wheel on this bike now. Okay. Yeah, so the stem has to come off, and then once that's loosened, we'll pull the fork out. We'll have to take the front brake off too. That's probably a 4mm. Oh no, that's right, 5. Other way.
I thought it was. It should have. Okay. Doesn't have to come all the way.
Not all the way. Yeah, just loose. That's good. And then there's one on the other side, on the bottom. Right there.
It's weird. Okay.
Other.
Wait, other way.
Yeah. Other tight.
I knew that.
Here you go. And then this will have to, I think that's a cap. Yeah, that plug comes out. And that'll have to come completely off.
Is it go the opposite way or this way?
It's regular left to loosen. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, wasn't that tight actually?
No, that's just an adjuster. And I'm holding the fork just in case the fork were to fall. Usually they don't, but okay, then just pull the stem off. There you go. And then we'll kind of just let it hang here. Okay, then these sleeves come off They just lift off. And we can set those on the table. Uh-oh.
Oh, sorry.
Ding, ding, ding. All right, then we'll get our wooden sledgehammer. Okay. Okay, I got this. Oh, we should have taken the brake off first. Loosen the... And those will come all the way out. Yeah, that'll come out. And then you can pull the caliper loose. And then there's another Allen wrench, Allen bolt there that holds the cable on. Okay.
Move that other thing, yeah.
And we'll set that there for now. And this bearing comes out. We'll set that there. Now we'll have to pull this race off of here
Okay.
and put it on the new fork.
How do you do that?
It's just a little slot here,
Okay.
and you stick a screwdriver in there and kind of pry it. So, hang on to that.
You're like a unicycle.
There we go. I wouldn't want to sit on that.
'Cause I would definitely fall over.
Just kind of pry it all the way around. Okay, then that comes off. Now what we need to do is see if... Oh, that race isn't going to work.
Too big? Too small?
Because see the difference in the size of these two tubes?
Oh, the bottom's bigger.
Yeah.
On that one.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I need to see if I have a race that fits that. Okay, so I just happen to have one of these. So put that on there. Make sure the bearing sits without any free play. So you want it to be like snug so it's not wobbling around. But the other thing we need to do is cut this to the exact length we need. Because see, that's like a
Okay.
½ inch longer.
Yeah.
We could add another spacer, but your stem's already kind of tall. So what we'll do is we'll put this on here and mark it with how far we need to cut it off. So that's where we need to cut it. So that mark is like right here where this slot is.
Okay.
And then we'll get a round file.
Oh, the inside of it?
And just bevel the... Okay, so we make sure this is cleaned off. And we'll put the bearing, check the bearing while it's out. You want it to be smooth. And then put it down. That tapered part there goes down against the race. And then we'll need this piece. This has a little rubber O-ring in it, which is has a friction fit, so that should hold it in place when we put it together. Need to make sure we get the cables situated right. And then there's this little piece, which is like a race for the top, which keeps the fork centered in that bearing. So you want to make sure that's in there. And let me slide that up in. Push this cap down on it. Might have to rotate it a little as you push it down. And then that'll hold it. Oops. Go ahead and let go of it. Yeah, it's sliding a little. So we'll hold on to it while we stack everything. So we'll put these back on. And then we'll need this. And the bolt for the cap. And then go ahead and put the stem on top of it. There we go. Just snug it, doesn't have to be real tight. And then we'll check it for free play. So you grab down here and try to move the fork and see if it feels like it's moving. And I don't feel any motion. So that should be good. Okay, that's good. And then do the one across from it. That's good. Okay. Then put the wheel on it.
Oh, it doesn't fit.
Yeah, well,
Huh?
you're too far up.
Oh.
There you go.
Oh, it goes under it?
Yeah.
Well, I was used to mine. It goes on top. Okay, what am I doing wrong?
Let's see. There we go.
Oh, okay. That one actually fits better there. The other one's like really,
Yeah,
really close.
it's got more room.
Yeah. Okay.
All right, now we'll put the front brake back on.
You want it like that, or should it go under this?
Should be okay over it, but go inside the. There you go. Actually, yeah, now that you mention it, take it behind these two.
Behind which two?
These two.
That?
Yep, perfect.
Now,
Okay, now I'm going to squeeze the brake lever. Go ahead.
tighten it.
Yep.
How tight should they be?
Not sure what the torque spec is, but just snug for now. We'll torque it here in a minute. Because we might have to adjust it if it rubs. That should be good. Look at that, no rubbing. Perfect. Okay, so go ahead and put this back on.
Where is it?
Okay, no, not too tight because it's very tiny threads. Let me check it real quick.
It's tight. Probably too tight because I don't know my own strength.
That'll be good. We're not touching it. All right, that holds it.
Okay. All right.
So now we take it off the rack and adjust the bars for straightness. And that was a 5.
Yeah.
That one. Okay, so the easiest way to line this up is to eyeball down the handlebar to the crown on the fork. And you stand back and like look down through there so you see how it's lining up.
It needs this way a little.
Okay, so go ahead and move it a little.
Well, I don't know. Maybe it's just me.
Here, I'll hold the wheel.
Okay. How's that look?
Okay. It needs to go back the other way just a hair. Okay, that looks good to me. What do you think?
Okay.
Okay.
I see what you mean. Oops.
Then we'll snip that down. And snug this one down. Okay, and then we'll grab the front brake after you put the cap on there, and then push the bike back and forth,
Oh yeah, I see if it
and we're feeling for free play
replay. Yeah.
in the headset, and I don't feel any, so that should be good. Then we'll lift the bike up and twist it, make sure it's not binding up. And then that's that. So now we can put the grip on the right and adjust the lever. Okay, bouncy house.
There's a possibility that I could possibly be able to do that some, but I don't know. Oh wait, my pedals aren't right.
What's that?
The bouncy house.
Oh, look out.
I can't even stand up straight, let alone bounce it. We'll just do it like that.
Yeah. Woohoo!
Yeah, because if I was riding, I could do it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
All right. And we may have to adjust the pressure on the forks as you ride.
Look at that.
Excellent. And this fork has...
It's all spiffy.
Oh, this doesn't. This has a damper adjuster on the bottom here. It adjusts the rebound damping, how quick it
Okay.
rebounds.
Okay.
So we'll look that up. You can put the serial number from the fork into RockShox's website,
Yeah.
and it'll give you a recommendation based on your weight
Oh, okay.
for pressure and rebound damping.
Cool.
And then this also has a damper adjuster for compression up here.
Like
So
mine.
one way's stiffer, then the other way's softer.
Like my GT.
Yeah, exactly. Yep.
Do we need to clamp this? Or?
We'll ride it first
Oh, yeah, because we might have to
before we
adjust
cut it. Yeah.
All right. It's ready to go.
Does it feel any lighter?
I want to ride. Yeah.
Does it?
Yeah, lift it. That thing was heavy.
Oh, yeah, that's nice now.
Yeah.
Yeah, because the old forks had steel springs in it.
Yeah, that was like lifting up a brick to put it in the back of my Jeep.
Yeah, feel how heavy those are.
Oh, yeah. Oh, my gosh. Wow. I didn't realize they were that heavy. That's probably what made the bike that heavy, because it's not.
It's because they got steel coil springs in the
Okay.
inside of them.
Yeah, that's insane. Lifting it up in the back of the Jeep, it was like, it was crazy.
Nice. And you got a bigger front rotor now, so it should stop better.